Well, time to change the subject, people. So, earlier today I spoke about my feelings on the little situation. That shit's over with. Right now, I'm thinking about buying the Microsoft Surface. But I like Windows 8, but I don't want RT. I want Windows 8. So, I got somebody willing to sell me two Microsoft Surfaces for $460. But the last couple of times I bought stuff off eBay, the person was kind of slow. I was buying two drum machines from this one guy, and it's like, before I give you $400, you have to show me what I'm buying. He can only produce the stock pictures. The thing is with this guy, he's only got he's got some nice items for sale, but they're all stock photos, and he's only sold two items. So that could be fake. It could be a whole bunch of things. I'm waiting for the guy to call me back or send me the pictures like I'm asking for. Not stock photos. And, I'll go ahead and buy these two, you know, surfaces. 2 weeks ago, there was a tech convention, and at this tech convention, they were selling the 120 gigabyte surfaces for, I think, $400, and they were selling the 32 gigabyte surface for $100. Well, I'm about to buy two for $460. I just left the Microsoft website, and they sell for $449. If the seller is telling the truth, this will be a pretty good deal for me. I can use one particularly for my eBay use, and use the other one particularly for YouTube use. The Dell Latitude I have with the fingerprint scanner and all that, somehow I think the hard drive is dying. I end up selling that. It retails for $1,100 and some change. They have the one that I have is unique. It doesn't have the web camera on it, but it has a biometric scanner, fingerprint scanner to operate. You can turn the computer on or off with your fingerprint. If it ain't the right fingerprint, it won't work. So it's pretty interesting that I can't find it anywhere on eBay. So that lets me know that it is different. I can't find it nowhere on eBay. I can't find the one with the fingerprint scanner on the internet, but I did see it once at the Dell website. Plus, it's registered to me under my name at the Dell website, so it is what it is. Kind of tired. It last night took a lot out of me. Brothers ain't made for bullshit, but that's what it is. So folks out there, I haven't paid for these Microsoft Surfaces yet. I'm waiting for the guy to email me back with the photos or call my phone number with photos. I need your opinion. Those of you who have a Microsoft Surface, tell me, is it worth it? I know I really do enjoy Windows 8. Oh, I'm so tired. Windows 8 has totally made me completely, what's the word? Windows 8 is a motivation killer, because I'm not motivated to do videos anymore. When I turn on Windows 8, I look at it and it's so beautiful. I just go watch my movies. I, listen to stuff. Every now and then I'll even do this. I'm not motivated to hop on the computer anymore and do these videos because of the topics. The topics themselves have run out. Oscar Grant. Yay! Topic. Trayvon Martin. Yay! Topic. And you're thinking, damn, I keep on getting topics to talk about, but how morbid do they have to be? How real is this? Every other so many months, it's a senseless murder. And when I first started YouTube, remember that was when the dude was sodomized by the cops in New York. Like, how the hell the cops is sodomizing people in New York? So, I mean, when you look at it, and you look at the topics, why would anybody black want to talk on YouTube? Look at all the so-called black topics. I try to do movie reviews, and then it's like, that movie's funny, you don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you try a Tyler Perry movie? I don't like Tyler fucking Perry movies. And how dare someone look at me and say that I have to review Tyler Perry movies? Do you understand what I'm saying, people? So, I don't know. The people ask me, it's like, when's the next time you gonna put another bullshit movie out? And I'm not lying. I have bullshit movies right down the pike waiting for you. Sure do. As soon as I get me a new website, I can go get the old ones back. But why? What for? As soon as I tried to connect it to Google, Google tried to say I stole money from them. I'm trying to rob them. Okay, what kind of shit is that? So it is what it is. What it is. So what's next on the agenda here? I spoke for 13 minutes the other day. 13 is the worst number to speak on. I don't want to speak on no more 13-minute videos. So it's very interesting. Me and my brother, we've had arguments the last couple of years. I haven't spoken to my brother in 2 years. We'll put it like this. I haven't spoke to him in a positive manner in 2 years. Okay? And me and my brother-in-law had a falling out too. I haven't really spoke to him. I smile and be cordial, but I haven't really spoke to him in the same amount of time. I just want to tell people that sometimes you can't be holding grudges and shit for too long because it's senseless. It's not like I don't want to talk to these guys. I love these guys, but the moral of the story is this, sometimes you rub people the wrong way, and sometimes people can let it go, and sometimes people can't let it go. There's a sense of principle, and because of that sense of principle, I have to stick to my guns and understand that I love you guys to death, but treatment of one must be the same. I gotta treat my own brother the same as I treat my brother-in-law. So if I ain't gonna talk to one, I ain't gonna talk to the other, especially if the problem I have is the same. So I love you guys and I miss you. Other than that, yeah, whatever. So next topic is sports. Now, when it comes to black people and topics, black people in sports, we're all over sports. But when you're not a famous person and you talk on sports, people look at you as if you're imbecilic. Next topic. We tend to judge people a little bit more harsh than it's needed. A lot of these times when we judge each other, we're looking at ourselves in a bad reflection. Well, I love myself, so I can't be looking at myself in a bad light. So, in saying that, I'm going to move on and say, next question. Now, recently, I've been trying to get all my video cameras and everything set up. Where's I'm looking around here. I got I got a bunch of these new cameras here, you know. There's a whole bunch of these cameras I'm going to set. For the ignorant people who don't know, this is how it looks with the lens on it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? These are high 8, pretty much super 8, high definition, you know, 8mm, you know, Canon L2s. I got 4 of them for the studio, and then I got these tripods. Well, here are the heads I got for my cameras here. These are pretty good heads, you know. Some good stuff here, you know. Got the nice heads for the cameras. Got the new cork stuff that I got to put on here. This, of course, camera sits on here like so, you know. Oh, yeah. Camera sits up there like so. You know, you got the tilt pivot and all that stuff. This is not for this camera. This is for this. It's out here. Now, of course, this is not light. You know, these bolts, certain bolts, you have to have both these in there. First of all, I couldn't find the bolts, so I ended up going to get these special wing bolts that I did find, which I threw somewhere on this nasty butt ass desk and can't find them. The wing bolts lock this in here pretty good, pretty tight, and you know, it's like, that's nice. I like that. Good, nice camera, good feeling, good hold, you know. Boom, ready for the little studio. The problem is with the tripods. The tripods don't match up with the hole here in the head. You see you can't see that, can you? At all. Oh. Darken that up a little bit. Toner this all over. There you go. See that? They don't match up. None of the adapters I find to work. Everything's off. So I really can't get this to work like I want to. So I can set it up and see the green screen is here. And it's all washed out. I gotta get another one. It's got a real stain on it. Yeah, whatever. It's all intact. Once everything comes to order, I get these right adapters or whatever. I get maybe there's a level plate or something that goes on before that. Whatever I need to get 3 or 4 of them fast because I want to do this. I was I'll put it like this. I got about 10 hours of film a couple of weeks ago when me and my wife went to San Francisco for a couple of days. And you know, we took some film of Golden Gate Bridge, of course. We got the film of Ghirardelli Square, I believe, the Wax Museum, the Pier 39 experience, pretty much for people, the aquarium on Pier 39, and you know, you get this information, you get all this film together, and you get ready. And the thing is, the problem is the editing. Editing takes power and hours. I mean, you know, you jog your brain. If the video's jiggling, you gotta fix it, stabilize the video. All the video has to match. You gotta try to match the colors. If one section of film is too light and the other one is too dark, you gotta match the colors. You gotta brighten it up. You gotta add hue. You have to add you know, of course, contrast, and I mean, you have to almost match the grain for grain. You know what I mean? I mean, when you mix it and blend it, you also have to blend the story, and you know, how will it flow? You have to blend in the still photos with the video, and I mean, and then sometimes I did a lot of video on the handheld digital, and you know, when you there's a battery here, there's no battery here. Like with these handheld digital cameras, what you do is when you put it on camera mode, you can just click, and just to get the effect, and you got to put those pictures together. And sometimes any slightest movement will cause a jiggle. Like, see my hand shaking right here, and you see this, and you see if it's shaking so much like that. Say you try to stop it and freeze it. It's like, when you stop this picture, you'll still see that drag, that trace. You can't see that with your eyes, can you? See that on the camera, can you? But it's a trip. It's like when you're editing, it's, to me, it's a hang up. When I do my videos live, once I get the studio set up the way I want to, find the right programming, I will film in front of 3 cameras. I'll film live in front of 3 cameras and then edit. And with that process, I'll get something different, a different feel. Because then I'll be able to edit the same footage from 3 different areas, 3 different angles, all filmed simultaneously digitally. And that's all you ever want, is to do it right. So like I said, those people out there who have a Microsoft Surface, let me know. Do I want the one that's full-fledged Windows 8, which I think I will? Can I put my copy of Windows 8 Pro into one of these? I don't know. Can I transfer my copy of Windows 8? If I buy 2 of them, do I give one to my son? I don't know. So you let me know. And that's it. You let me know. See you later. You can too.